genuinely believed she was innocent, as the pain and grief she expressed felt so real to me. I was there for her whenever she needed a shoulder to cry on, and whenever she was questioned, I always vouched for her and stuck up for her. She ended up giving me a handwritten letter sometime later, thanking me profusely for helping her get through such a hard time in her life. She thanked me for always believing that she was innocent. The letter made me tear up, and I actually framed it in my house as something to remind myself of why I do this job. And then a few years later, while rereading the letter like I did every few months, the handwriting caught my eye. I felt like I had seen it somewhere, but I was not sure. The next morning I asked if we still had files on the case of the strange suicide we investigated a few years ago, and thankfully for me they were still present. Even the suicide note was taken and examined, and on it at the time, the fingerprints of the girl were found. Luckily for me, we still had the note. I took a picture of it, and when I went home I compared the letter the mother gave me and the suicide note side to side. And that's when my entire world stopped. The handwriting of the letter and of the note matched, word for word. It was exactly the same. I called my superiors and informed them, and we reopened the case. This time, using the letter, we were able to figure things out. It ended up turning out that the mother knew how to access the deep web herself, and she did it off her daughter's computer to leave no trace of her doing it. She wrote the letter herself with gloves to leave no fingerprints. She was able to poison her on a day that her daughter was really sick. She put a large dose of crushed up medication into water and put the cyanide in it, telling her daughter to drink it and down it fully, promising it would make her feel better. She left the glass on the kitchen table, and the daughter came down while the mother was out and drank it. The note was already framed on her table, just hidden in a way the daughter would not notice. As far as the bruises go, it turns out the mother was very abusive, but because the